Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Terry. And are you ready for version 3.5? So in this video, let's talk about the character banner in this version. Before I begin with the suggestion and details, I would like to note that this video is mainly aimed for free-to-play players, with consideration for slightly pay-to-play players. If you are a heavy pay-to-play player or really want some characters in the banner, feel free to pull it. The suggestions are made based on my knowledge of the game and some research on what the Genshin Impact community thinks of the character in current team compositions and Spyro Embassies. Yeah, and so this is actually the first time I'm writing a script for a video, so bear with me if I sound too dead. Okay, so let's begin. So the first half of the banner featuring Dehya and Cyno. Dehya is going to be in the permanent banner after 3.5. I'm surprised that miHoYo really wants to populate the permanent banner. This could be due to one of three reasons. She could be super good in the future patches. Second, she is in the banner, so people with full constellations of the other character can have someone to look forward to maxing out. Or miHoYo just wants you to spend more maxing out Dehya after 3.5. Now going back to Dehya, after watching her character show off on the livestream, I'm not entirely sure why she is here, other than she looks pretty good and she is in the storyline. And now let's briefly talk about what we know about her kit. So she takes less damage and stops interrupts when being damaged. But she does not provide healing for the team. If you take her into the Spyro Abyss, she won't be as useful. Her kits makes it difficult to place her in the team. Her elemental burst needs to be on the field, while her elemental skill needs her to be on the backstage. For people who want to use her as the main DPS, you don't really have Diluc, Uremia, or Hu Tao, but Hu Tao's banner is still up, so it's not late to pull her. But from the skill demonstration in the livestream, her elemental skill does not seem to apply Pyro very often, making it not viable for reaction teams. To make her viable, the developer had to make another mob that can ignore shield, so the only team I can see she's being used in is Melt Ganyu, with Ganyu, Dehya, Benit, and Nahida, and in team going against the new mob that ignores the shield. So the developer really wants to put Zhongli to rest so that we can pull other characters. Other than those, she is not very suitable for the environment in the current patch. So again, she is not out yet, so we'll have to see how she does after the version update. So for now, she is not worth pulling just because she is going into the permanent banner, similar to Tanari. Okay, so now let's move on to Cyno. So miHoYo just countered Cyno in the Spyro Abyss really hard this patch, and now they are re-bannering him. So it's like a joke. But let's talk about his problems. So the first problem, his ult needs 80 energy, which means you are going to probably need to put another Electro character on the team to help him charge his ult. This means 2 out of 4 characters are locked on the team. And without his ultimate, Cyno doesn't do as much damage. And also at low constellation below C2, he's kinda a nerfed version of Raiden. Raiden runs on energy recharge, and she can provide energy recharge for the team, and her team build is much lower. So what is the point of having him below C2? And now for the second problem, which is really large, that is his playstyle. The whole Sumeru patch so far is moving toward a no main DPS composition, but Cyno requires 3 support to maximum out his damage, while the other new team's composition in Sumeru all focuses on quick switches. And he is so painful when it comes to dealing with enemies in waves. Cyno can clear the first wave with his ult and aggravate, but for the second wave, are you going to switch to the Darrow character to apply Darrow element, or stay with Cyno? If you switch, you will be losing Cyno's ult, but if you don't, you don't have enough damage. Well, the new character Yao helps a little bit, but it's not enough. The only way to make him viable to play is to have a character with ability to apply Darrow from backstage. So like the Darrow version of Yelan, Xingqiu, and Xiangling. The thing is, those teams works even better without him. For example, if you switch him with a Yelan, they will be doing much more damage. And if you're planning to pull only C0 for Cyno, he is not recommended out. However, if you're planning to C6 him, then it's worth pulling. So my suggestion for Cyno is don't pull him as of the current patch 3.4. If anything changes, he will be rebannered, so we can pull him later on if he gets better. But however, from my own account, I do have Cyno C0 because I really like the design of him. Yeah, so we can't really talk about a full banner without talking about the weapon. So for Dehya's weapon, because the details are not out yet, so I won't be saying anything. But for Cyno's weapon, because we're not even pulling Cyno, so don't pull his weapon at all. And currently there is no other characters that really needs his weapon as of patch 3.4. So the above is my suggestion for the first half of the banner, and second half of the banner will be talked about in the next video, because I didn't want to make this video too long. And please let me know in the comments if I was sounding too dead for you guys. Yeah, so I actually did a lot of research before writing the script for this video. And if you liked the video and you think the video was helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more contents. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!